my cart, damn it! That's my cart!
It was a pain in the ass getting it here from the middle of the swamp, so I strongly suggest...
Don't worry about it. You won't regret it. Greetings, Vulcan.
I'd like to ask you... So, feeling...
Much better. I don't need to beg people anymore to make enough to eat. Even the steward is taking an interest in me. He came by to see me earlier and seemed pretty glad to have a second smith in the village.
My respects, General, sir.
I am not a... I would like you to give me some information about... What do you think about the steward?
The steward? Well, I don't know much about him, General, sir. But before the war... But they didn't like him much. He always spoke to them.
You stand in front...
Oh, not that much, General, sir. I never... There's lots of monsters out there. I can hear...
The whispering?
Yes, General, sir. Sounds like my own mama's voice sometimes. Plus, I can't make out one word she's saying. And that don't make no sense.
Huh. Let's change this. See you later.
As I understand it, some people are behaving even more stupidly than they normally do.
That's right. They have asked me to check it out.
Perfect. I'll come along with you.
Hang on. What is your interest? Is there something you're not telling me? What are you trying to prove by coming?
How perceptive.
Yeah, great. Just tell me what you know or think you know about all.
All right, but keep it to yourself for the moment. We don't want to start a panic. It seems to me that I recognize these symptoms, and if...
What? What are you talking?
I'm not yet certain. We absolutely must inspect and investigate further in order to be sure. But I think that...
All right, let's go. Great, you're still there. Come on, we'll go back to the village. Mirana will...
Haymon! Oh, you found it, but what have you done to him?
He was like this when I found him in the swamps. He followed without complaint.
He must be in a state of shock. In any case, Haymon owes you much, as I do. All of these refugees are in your debt.
Hey, thanks. Let's talk about you. Where could I find some food?
Sadly, there isn't much choice. Perhaps he will be...
How's your assistant doing?
Alas, there's been no improvement. He's awake, but reacts to nothing.
I'll take my leave.
Vulcan, for fuck's sake, what did you do to Aeolast?
I never laid a finger on him, Captain. But if you want my opinion, I think he screwed us over.
So you had to kill him? That was our fucking employer. Could you not take two gods?
I didn't kill him. It was this woman, Edwin.
That's what they told me. That doesn't change the fact that that dish rag of a scribe was our client. And your job, if he was trying to fuck us over, it's up to me to deal with that. And for a starter, where did this wee tart that's spilling out of her dress come from?
She was his prisoner in the swamp. Looks like he was trying to get information out of her, which she obviously didn't give him, considering she's still alive.
All right, then. Maybe she can be of use to us. I already spoke with Aeolast's assistant. Seems he pulled the wool over their eyes as much as he did ours. I need you to get this Edwin woman to talk. I want to know where she's from, who she is, who she works for.
Understood, Captain.
If you can find Hawk, tell him to get his arse back here. I sent him out on a recon mission.
Do you think something happened?
Well, there aren't any decent whorehouses around here, so yes, something may well have happened to it.
I'll find him, sir. You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help the villagers.
As long as we have to stay here.
Have you heard about these villagers who were...
Yes, I've had reports about them. The whole thing's... Take that one over there, for example. The one giving me the fisheye. If we weren't stuck in this place. I've asked Buffalo to keep an eye on them. They start getting squirrely.
Captain, do you really think we should be trusting?
I've never really trusted that Aeolast fellow.
Do you think the company is going to make it?
Of course. The Blades have always come through. But to tell you the truth, we're not looking too fresh. And as for new recruits, it's been what? A year or more since.
Most of us were recruited when the war began. And there aren't many of us left. The only...
If we're gonna hold this village, we're going to have to do it using the locals. Even though most of them look like... As soon as we've recovered a bit, we'll break camp and head with a bit of luck. We'll come up with something.
Why did we fall back to this swamp?
The Red Scribes knew of this place and said that we'd be safe here. And apart from a few repulsive beasties creeping around it, so we'll heal out.
Captain, have you had any news?
Are you trying to be funny? I sent you to
Captain, just fought a duel with Ranville, the guardian of the village. And before you start yelling about wasted energy, I want you to know that it was him that insisted on it. He's one hell of a fighter. He hits you like he was chopping down a tree, and he can take a blow and shake it off.
I have the feeling that every new recruit I take on these days is headed straight for the cemetery. Bring him here to me.
I'm leaving.